It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling.
Okay, gents, still rolling.
Rolling.
Still rolling.
Yep. Rolling.
Rolling.
You want me to clap?
Clap, there you
Rolling.
Speed. Why are we up here? Because there's diamonds in these rivers, and that's what we want to find.
There's very few guys that have mined, done any alluvial diamond mining up here, and if they have been, they haven't been small little outfits like ourselves, where there's a certain amount of closeness, you know. It's more proper businesses that are in there for the profit.
When this opportunity presented itself, I grabbed it with both hands. I mean, you come up to a beautiful spot like this. Although I must say, Pete is a great salesman. He said, are you interested in coming in with me? I said, absolutely. You know, I've lost so much money with you before. No, that's not true, actually. We've made a lot of money together.
We're a bunch of entrepreneurs that have taken a bit of cash, thrown it at something, and if we win, it's going to be the cherry on the top. If we don't, it's been a wonderful experience. We've all paid for it, but we'll at least get to watch it on TV.
The risk is enormous. You've got to spend a lot of money. You've got to come in here. You've got to spend time in this hostile terrain. You've got to dedicate a couple of months to go and try and find these things.
It's a unique experience and a unique opportunity. I can't think of anything more exciting to do, anything more unique. And everything, if you combine everything, I mean, it's the whole package, everything about it.
It's a major undertaking, and it's not a simple process of saying, oh, we got a license in April, let's go mining in May. It doesn't work like that. There's an enormous amount of logistical work, planning, thought that has to go into a project like this. It's not something you can just say, well, all right, let's all jump in the car tomorrow and go and dig diamonds out of a river. We're coming up here into an area with absolutely nothing. You have to think of everything. 17,300 rands worth of fuel. We just keep going till it's full.
We're feeding 10 to 15 people 3 times a day, so that's 45 meals a day. So it's quite a big ask in an area like this. I'm told that The nearest store to pick up supplies is about 250 kilometers away, back down the mountain passes. So obviously we have to take everything in with us. I have no idea what to expect. Absolutely no idea what to expect. I am going with a bunch of chaps who, typical South Africans and Rhodesians, they seem to be able to sort themselves out in the bush. So if there are any problems, I shall make myself a pot of tea and let them do the nitty-gritty. It's been an incredible experience. It's also been a very grounding experience. When you get out here amongst the local community, it makes you aware that we're all totally spoilt. It doesn't matter who we are in our modern society, we're a throwaway society. And you know, you come here and you see these people and they have so little. And yet they're always smiling, they're always cheerful. I go every day and bring them oranges and apples when I have them, and you know, there's always a wave and a smile, and they're so grateful. And the grown-ups are also genuinely decent people.
I'm very happy to see we even adding a bit of value, albeit so small and not even scratching the surface of the need. I think we have, and I think these people, when we first came in, were dreading us coming in. Yeah, here comes another bunch of mining people who are going to bugger up our valley and ruin our lifestyle, especially the older folk. They look at you with disdain and think, oh geez, yeah, these idiots are going to come mess our river up. We didn't. We've come in here, we haven't hurt anything in the environment. We've harmed nothing. In fact, we've probably added some value by just adding a little bit to the communities.
This valley has absolutely no employment, and we're creating employment. And the opportunity to create more employment here is enormous. This is, as a tourism spot, it's second to none.
This is Africa at its best and worst. It's hostile. It's just different. You get 4 seasons in one day.
So I think that was something that was the biggest consideration that we left out, was the rivers and how high they can come up over such a short space of time.
We had to learn that the elements up here, they just come and tear you to pieces. You can wake up in the morning and there's snow, and by midday it's hot sunshine. You can wake up the next morning and there's sunshine, and by midday there's hailstones and a cloud that just looks as though the devil moved in on top of you. You have to come up here and find out that a pump doesn't work at 10,000 feet like it does at the ocean. I mean, there's all these logistics which we never knew. We've learned that by being up here. So the whole learning curve up here, there were nights when I didn't sleep. I thought, oh, Jesus, you know, are we going to get this thing right? Have we figured everything out? Did we do it right? And that there were nights I didn't sleep, and it was very stressful. But I think the dream side and the fact that we're going to find diamonds, and then when we did, that whole thing has lessened that load tremendously.
I want to ask a question about some of the Hebrew/Yiddish terms like chlets and schmuck and all these, but I want to attach that to what you touched on earlier.
Don't ask me to give you what schmuck means.
You don't have to tell us what schmuck means. Pain in the arse. Another one for safety.
Where do you want me to start?
There have been a few problems, you know, troublesome people, the camera crew.
We're coming to that. Camera crew. Yeah, and then you can focus with your left hand
Not autofocus.
No.
It's a high altitude.
So what's going on here?
Only mad people would do what we do. Mad. You have to be mad to come out here in the snow to rescue your men.
I put this in Simon's hand. He's terrified of frogs, this guy. Now watch. The cutest little thing you've ever seen. Check out. Here, hand. Let's take his home. Check. Simon, come on! Come around now.
The guys that we're with, there's a lot of energy here, and it's great to be around people where there's no obstacle, nothing too great.
We're having a ball. Look at this. How many people get to go into the mountains and look for diamonds? Here we're doing that. I'm doing it for the fun. And I really enjoy what I do. So I think it's important. You've got to enjoy what you do.
For fuck's sake! I mean, it wouldn't be a movie without personalities there. So you've got some fine personalities here. And I think the alcohol helps with that. So it's a good thing.
There's been a problematic chappie, but you know, I don't want to go into our little burkie. You know, he wears these ridiculous clothes that frightens the children, and but no names.
For me, it's been absolutely incredible. And if I could spend more time up here, I would. You can't repeat this type of thing. Ever. Ever.
My aim was to, you know, just to get away and have an adventure, to take me out of the everyday existence of a property developer and hotelier. I've had my adventure, and I'll no longer be grubbing amongst the stones looking for that glitter. Next diamond I get will be out of a jewellery store.
I think it was, it was one of those kind of situations where possibly we should have brought somebody up here with a bit of mining experience, or at least a bit of experience in how to operate a pump. because we didn't know, we were guessing a lot of the way through, but it's been fun.
I've got everything I expected out of it, and for that I take my hat off to my business partner and friend for 20 years, Peter. Without him, it never would have happened.
I'm pretty chuffed that I got my dream to reality. I think a lot of people dream about things, but they never carry it out, and I think that's a shame. If you can dream of something, you should have that ability and power to empower yourself to go and make sure you do it.